Hi, I'm Rosie, and this is my CAS experience video. For my CAS experience, I decided to learn how to play the bass. I've been playing the cello for 6 years, and I decided that it would be fun to pick up the electric bass. I got this for Christmas, and in the last 10 months, I somehow haven't found a spare minute to learn how to play. So I decided that this would be a great opportunity to learn. I used the Play Bass Today book and video and sat down and learned a little bit about bass. Here it is. I'll be playing the 50s rock style. Hi, this is my reflection for my CAS experience. For my CAS experience, I learned how to play the electric bass. It's been sitting in my room for collecting dust for a year now, and so I've decided to finally sit down and play. It felt nice to know that by just putting my efforts into one thing and really concentrating, I was able to achieve a lot and learn a lot. Some ideas that I generated were about the time commitment and the fact that if you really focus on one thing, you can get a lot more done than being scatterbrained and trying to think of a million things at once. Some of the questions I had were mainly technical things about the instrument, such as the difference in hand position between bass and cello, and most of my troubles had to do with the difference in the strings and the way that the instruments worked. I made this particular choice because thinking back about a year ago, I was like, oh yeah, I'm really good at the cello, it's really fun, but it would be nice to pick up an instrument that I can actually play in a band setting and not just in an orchestra. And so I was like, oh, I should play the bass. But then with the musical and the rest of my crazy life, I just never had time to sit down and really learn besides just playing around and just plucking strings, which I've been occasionally doing, but I haven't, and I got the video and the book for Christmas and I just haven't sat down and learned how to play. So it was a great experience to be able to do that. So I made the choice because I kind of felt bad that I haven't played. This experience reflected on my ideas and values because I want to be a music teacher and I love music, and so by attempting to learn another instrument and play another instrument, it's going to help me in the long run because learning more instruments will eventually help you teach more and be a better teacher. Also, it would be fun to play in a band or just be able to jam out with other instruments on an electric instrument. I was able to think differently about myself because, especially lately, most of the music I've been playing has been pretty easy for me, and I've gotten to a point with cello where I'm pretty good at it, and so I'm not thinking about the basics anymore, and so learning to play bass really challenged my brain to think at a basic level and really reevaluate everything that I do with cello and now with bass. I felt really positively about the challenge because, yes, it was a little bit challenging because I'm used to being very good at instruments, and so it was hard for me to be back at the beginner level, but I felt like it was a really fun challenge and I'd totally be willing to do it again. I think that if I had never played an instrument before, or if I'd come to play the instrument as being forced, I wouldn't have enjoyed it as much. But because this was my choice, I found it really fun. So this is my reflection. Thank you. Bye.